Hello, it's Rolando, your credit coach, and welcome to Ask Credit Coach, episode number 29. This week, I want to talk about 5 ways you can repair and improve your credit. Now, here we are, less than 60 days before 2016 ends, and there are still a lot of people with bad credit. A lot of people who did not take the step towards building their credit. And I'm hoping that these 5 tips can help you on your journey to better credit as we enter 2017. So first of all, you want to obtain a copy of your credit report. You can do that by going to annualcreditreport.com. You'll be able to order your credit reports. It can take anywhere between a few weeks to up to 60 days to receive your report from each credit bureau. But if you don't want to wait, I'm going to include a link down below in the notes where you can go and access all 3 credit reports along with all 3 scores for a very minimal fee. It's a company that I highly recommend, and it's trustworthy, and it's not going to affect your credit score. Okay, so now you have your credit report. What now? Number 1, you want to look for any inaccurate accounts that are reporting on your credit report and dispute them. What I mean by inaccurate accounts, I mean by any late payments you feel are inaccurate that don't belong to you. Believe me, it happens all the time. Any names that do not belong to you, any addresses, any social security numbers that do not belong to you, any collection accounts you feel are either reporting an error. You might have had service with a company and you returned the equipment and they still send you to collections. We see that all the time. We see collection accounts reported by consumers that have similar names to somebody who that account belongs to. So look for any information that feels inaccurate. Dispute them with each credit bureau. The Fair Credit Reporting Act allows consumers to dispute information that they feel is inaccurate, outdated, and should not be reported on the credit reports. Now, the credit bureaus have up to 30 days to respond to you, letting you know if they're going to delete the account, and if not, the reason why they are not. Number 2 is you want to lower your credit card balances. I mentioned this in all my videos. The lower the balances, the higher the credit scores. Believe me, once you remove these negative items and you have high balances, your scores are not going to be high. They're going to be lower. So lower your balances down to 10% as quickly as possible. Your credit scores will love you for it. Number 3 is do not close any unused accounts. Yes, if you close an unused account, any available credit on that account, you lose that available credit and your ratios can increase. What that means is that if you have a $1,000 credit limit in an account and you don't use it anymore, those $1,000 are helping to keep your ratios low. The moment you close it, you use that available credit. But closing accounts, you still get points, you still get credit for the history. But be very, very careful with closing an account because you could reduce your ratios. Number 4 is pay or settle any collection accounts, any charge-offs, any accounts you might be past due on immediately. Now, I'm not a big fan of paying collection accounts that are 4, 5, 6 years old because most likely they're not being reported anymore. They're just sitting on your credit report. The companies were not able to collect the debt. They already moved on to other debt, and that debt is on your credit report. If it hasn't been reported for some time, you want to go back to step number 1 and dispute it. But unless you're doing something where you're buying a home and your lender specifically says, we need to pay that account off, pay for it. If not, I would only recommend you pay accounts that are really affecting the score, which are the newer ones. Find out what the statute of limitation is for your state. And if the account is past statute of limitations, then I do not recommend you pay for it. And last but not least, you want to establish an on-time, perfect payment history between 12 to 24 months. Yes, I see people with a 720 credit score with lates that are over 2 years old, maybe 2.5, 3 years old. And yes, they still have a 725 score. Because as long as you can establish 24 months of perfect payment history, low credit card balances, you are going to have a 700 credit score higher. Okay? So go back to what I discussed. Number 1 is dispute any information reporting on your credit report that you feel it's inaccurate. You have the right to challenge it. Number 2 is you want to lower your credit card balances as quickly as possible. Bring them down to 10% if possible. Number 3 is you do not want to close any unused accounts. Closing them can reduce your overall utilization ratio. Number 4 is you want to pay and settle any collection accounts that are fairly new, especially the ones that are being reported as active, because they are affecting your credit score. And number 5, do whatever it takes to establish 12, I prefer 24-month on-time payment history. But of course, I said fix your credit before the end of the year. But of course, 2 on-time payments are better than 0. Guys, so I hope this information was helpful. If you feel that this can help someone, please help me spread the word. I need your help to be able to reach as many people as possible. My goal is to be able to provide you with the tools and knowledge that will help better your credit. Thank you very much. Again, I'm Ronaldo, your credit coach. And if you have any credit questions, please email me at info@ihavacreditquestion.com. See you guys next week.